What's up, y'all? Another late night for me. You know, I'm a night owl. I work nights. I get home late. I have a lot to do when I get home, but yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all. Let y'all know I'm still maintaining, still going strong. No porn, no pornography. No smoking, no nicotine. I feel good, but one of the main withdrawals that I've been experiencing has been insomnia. I haven't really gotten a good night's sleep in the past couple weeks or so, you know. I haven't been taking any sleep aids, but I have been taking melatonin every like other night or so, sometimes 2 nights in a row, but it might help me get sleepy or whatnot, but I would still wake up in the middle of the night and would have a hard time getting back to sleep. And yeah, ever since I've been quitting any substance, alcohol, porn, weed, cigarettes, any substance that I've used for an extended amount of time. The main withdrawal symptom I've gotten when I quit was insomnia. Then after that, just being irritable, mood swings. I wouldn't say any depression, maybe some anxiety, but I feel like I'm kind of naturally anxious, just based off of life experience in general, not necessarily off using substances and getting off of them. But yeah, y'all, just be careful that y'all don't let insomnia or not being able to sleep cause you to get frustrated and go back into relapsing off what you quit. Just stay strong because it's just temporary. I think normally the insomnia lasts like a few weeks, but up to a month, I know that could be a long time, but that's just your body getting used to cleaning everything out of you and not having that crutch to help you cope, relax, and just deal with daily stress of life. Some of the things you can help to combat that is meditation, definitely exercise. Exercise, like one of the biggest ones. Exercise, some good high activity exercise at least 3 days a week. That definitely helps, with being able to relax and get sleep at night. You can supplement with melatonin or maybe some sleep aids, but you just want to be careful that you don't get dependent on them, and also realize that sometimes those withdrawals are going to be so strong that even the sleep aids is not going to help you fully get all the way to sleep or make it last long and just get a long amount of rest at night, like the 7 to 8 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours. A lot of times my rest only been lasting, to the most 3 good hours, and then I'll pop up 4 hours at the most, maybe 1 or 1.5, 5 hours. Yeah, and just be careful you're not using anything like alcohol either to try to help you sleep. You want to rely on natural things. Like I say, meditation, exercise, magnesium, supplements, ashwagandha. Those supplements, they help a lot also. Make sure you get a nice hot shower, reading. Don't be like me and be using your cell phone all night, having the blue light all in your face. I do keep the night mode on my phone to help orange out the light, but still, I know it's constant cell phone use at night, and definitely playing games on your phone, being interactive into things like Facebook, things that's going to be releasing dopamine, is not going to be helpful. So definitely want to limit those. But yeah, I just wanted to touch bases on that. Just when you quit, and just don't let the withdrawals cause you to go back into what you was doing. Just recognize the withdrawals, embrace them, and just Google search online for ways that you can defeat and reduce those withdrawal symptoms. Because you can do it, you can't quit. People say you can't quit, but you can. You just gotta really want it. You gotta be strong. You gotta take it. You just try to quit for just that one day, and don't think about quitting tomorrow. Just think about making it past this one day. And then once you make it past this one day, and then you should have more strength to tell yourself, okay, and then I'm gonna try to make it past this day. And you can do it. I'm sure if I missed anything, I'm pretty sure I probably missed something I wanted to say, and it reveals me, and I think back later, I'm like, oh, I should have said this. But yeah, y'all believe in yourself, keep going. Technically, I'm still on day, I think it's 18 or 19, no fap. Still 28 days, no smoking, but once 5 o'clock in the morning comes around, it's going to be a new day, a new quit day for me. So I'm almost heading into day 29, no smoking, and into, I think, day 19, day 20, no fap. Tomorrow sometime, I'm going to check in and let y'all know exactly what day it is. But yeah, when I did quit, normally I like to quit at right before 12 a.m. before the calendar actually switched dates. But that night when I quit everything, I know it was going up until 5 in the morning when I last quit smoking that last cigarette and that last watch porn and masturbated. Yeah, quite a few times I would just check in early before I go to bed on y'all and just count it as a new day, because I know I'm already going to sleep and I made it past that day, and then I'm going to wake up into a new day. But yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning is technically the time when my day change for a new quit day. But I'm getting sleepy and going to bed, so I just want to check in with y'all in advance on that, the way I have been doing quite often throughout my journey with y'all here on YouTube. But yeah, y'all can do it. I know y'all can. Yeah, one thing I mentioned before is just for me personally, alcohol can be a huge trigger point for making me relapse on things. So if you know you like to drink, and you know alcohol causes you to smoke, causes you to lust, if you know marijuana causes you to lust, then you gotta cut back some. You either gotta quit altogether for the first few days or week or so, or at least limit it a whole lot to the point where you don't do so much of it that it causes you to be really horny or just really wanting to smoke a cigarette. Sometimes it hadn't been months since I had quit a cigarette, but once I drunk so much alcohol that it just had me really wanting to crave a cigarette, and I gave in. So just every time you quit something, what was I about to say? Yeah, anytime you relapse, just try to learn for what triggered you to relapse. Just try to learn from it and grow from it, and just grow stronger and not give up. Another thing that helps me too is when I quit things always quit when I have at least 2 days off from work, preferably 3, because those first 3 days is going to be the hardest, especially the first day. But normally, for me, once I can make it past those first 3 days, it gets a lot easier after that. But I know, like, if I'm doing something that's going to be really stressful, like working a really hard job, especially like if you're in the restaurant industry, it stress you, and when you get off work, that's kind of like, for me, the first thing I want to do is like smoke. So yeah, just be careful about that. But yeah, y'all, if y'all need any help or any advice, just ask in the comments, and we can all talk to each other and help each other quit all of our addictions. I'm gonna let y'all go for now. I'm gonna check in tomorrow. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Have a blessed night. Also, I know a lot of y'all are not religious or non-believers, but my biggest motivation and biggest strength to always help me quit is Jesus and God, and just following down His path for me. That always helped me and gave me the biggest motivation. Just being the best man of God, being the best Christian that I can be. For some, they would just be like the universe or higher power. But for me, I feel like I believe in, like I know in my heart that it's about Jesus. So that gives me my biggest strength, and I overcame so many drugs and addictions because of Him. All right, y'all. Good night. Be blessed.